Have you ever met someone for the very first time and yet, something inside you whispered, "I've been here before"? A stranger's smile feels familiar. A fleeting glance strikes you like lightning. A conversation flows as if it's just a continuation of something ancient, something unfinished. Most people call this coincidence, chemistry, or destiny. But if you're here, watching a video about twin flames, past lives, and soul connections, then a part of you already knows there's more to this story. This chapter is about that more. It's about the mysterious beginning of twin flame bonds, the place where logic ends and soul memory begins. Because twin flame connections don't start with a first date, a first message, or even the first moment your eyes meet. They often begin long before your current lifetime, in realms of memory you cannot consciously access but your soul never forgot. 1. The strange familiarity you can't explain. Let's start with the feeling itself. Think back to the moment you met them, that person who shook your entire sense of reality. Maybe your heart raced. Maybe time slowed. Maybe you felt peace, recognition, or even fear. But the strangest part was this. You didn't feel like you were meeting someone new. You felt like you were remembering someone. This is one of the strongest signs that a twin flame connection didn't originate here, in the present. It is the echo of a bond that may have formed lifetimes ago. Some people describe it as déjà vu. Others describe it as a soul shock, a jolt of electricity that feels like both awakening and disruption. But the truth behind it is much deeper. Your conscious mind has no record of them. Your soul does. 2. The soul's memory versus the brain's memory. The brain stores memories from childhood, education, and lived experience. The soul stores memories from existence itself. You may forget your dreams by morning, but your soul remembers every connection that ever shaped it. Every love, every heartbreak, every promise, every unfinished lesson. The brain cannot access this database, what spiritual traditions call the Akashic records, the field of collective consciousness, the hologram of the soul. But the soul carries impressions from lifetime to lifetime. This is why some people trigger emotions in you that feel too big, too intense, too immediate. It's not because you're overly sensitive or dramatic. It's because your soul is reacting before your mind can understand. And twin flames? They tend to awaken these memories faster, stronger, and more powerfully than any other soul connection. 3. The moment souls recognize each other. Imagine standing across from someone who once mattered to you so deeply that their absence shaped centuries of your reincarnations. Imagine meeting them again, in a new body, a new timeline, a new world. Even if your mind doesn't remember what happened between you in past lives, the recognition is instant. Some people feel an overwhelming pull, an unexplainable trust, a sense of destiny, a fear of losing them, the desire to protect or run, or the sudden activation of deep wounds. It can feel like falling in love, or like facing your shadow. Often it feels like both. Twin flame recognition is not random. It's not coincidence. It's an energetic reaction, an ancient memory surfacing. Because when two halves of the same soul come into contact again, everything dormant awakens. Memories, wounds, promises, karmic debts, unfinished business, and the desire to complete what began long before this incarnation. This recognition doesn't depend on age, time, or context. It can happen at 14 or 50. It can happen after 3 seconds of eye contact or 3 years of knowing each other from a distance. The timeline of the meeting is never the real beginning. It's merely the continuation. 4. Signs your twin flame connection originated in a past life. You may think you're overthinking it, but your intuition is far more accurate than you realize. Here are some signs the connection didn't start here. You feel an instant emotional reaction. Too fast. Too intense. Too real. This is usually not new emotion, but old emotion reactivated. You sense an unexplainable familiarity. Their mannerisms, their energy, their eyes feel like déjà vu on a soul level. The bond feels bigger than you, as if something greater is pulling you toward them, or pushing you through specific experiences. You have dreams about them before or after meeting. Dreams are often the bridge between past life memory and present life awareness. You can't fully walk away even when you try. Not because you're weak, but because the connection didn't start in this lifetime. It won't simply dissolve in this lifetime. Emotions appear before logic. Trust, fear, attraction, or resistance all surface before you even know the person. The relationship feels like a lesson rather than a coincidence. There is a sense of purpose behind everything, even the pain. If you've experienced some or all of these, your connection with this person likely began long ago. 5. The soul's journey. Why twin flames reunite in certain lifetimes. Here's a concept that surprises many people. Twin flames do not meet in every lifetime. Some lifetimes are for healing. Some are for solitude. Some are for karmic clearing. Some are for preparation. Twin flames tend to reunite in lifetimes where major transformation is meant to occur, individually or collectively. That's why meeting your twin flame often coincides with spiritual awakening, creative transformation, emotional upheaval, life transitions, or profound inner growth. It is rarely just romance. It is a turning point. And because the soul chooses the timing, the meeting might feel too early or too late from a human perspective. But it is always precise from a spiritual perspective. Your soul is never late. Your soul is never early. Your soul is always exact. 6. The invisible thread that pulls you together. Think of your connection as a thread of light stretching across lifetimes. No matter how far you travel, no matter how many lifetimes pass, no matter how many bodies you inhabit, that thread remains. It becomes thinner or thicker depending on your soul lessons, but it never truly breaks. So when you meet your twin flame again in this lifetime, that thread vibrates, awakening every memory, every emotion, every vow made long before birth. It's why so many people describe their twin flame as the missing piece. Because in many ways they are. But they're not here to complete you. They're here to awaken you. To remind you of who you've been. And who you are meant to become. 7. The mystery that sets the stage for the entire journey. This chapter is just the beginning of understanding how twin flame connections stretch beyond time and physical reality. In the chapters that follow, we will go deeper into why some twin flames meet early and separate, why others meet late and feel an urgent pull, how past life wounds shape your present dynamic, and how the reunion guides you toward healing, alignment, and purpose. But for now, remember one thing. If you feel like you've known them forever, it's probably because you have. Your first meeting was not the beginning. It was a return, a homecoming of two souls who have wandered long and far, only to find each other again, in a lifetime where everything is ready to unfold. Long before you were born into the body you inhabit today, before you learned your language, your name, your fears, your dreams, there was a moment, in a realm without time, where your soul made decisions that would echo into your current life. Some call this the pre-birth planning stage. Others call it soul contracting, divine orchestration, karmic blueprinting. But whatever name you give it, one truth remains. Your twin flame connection is rarely accidental. It is often a continuation of ancient promises. We explored the sensation of familiarity, the recognition that your soul carries memories the mind cannot name. Now we go deeper. Where exactly did this connection begin? What vows did you make to each other? And why do these old agreements still shape your present? This chapter is the doorway into understanding the sacred, mysterious, and sometimes painful contracts that twin flames bring with them across lifetimes. 1. Before birth, where soul contracts are formed. Imagine a space with no physical form, a dimension of pure consciousness, light, intention, and possibility. This is where souls gather before reincarnating. Some spiritual traditions call it the between life realm, the Akashic Hall, the Soul Council, Devachan, the astral blueprint plane. Whatever term you prefer, the essence is the same. It is the place where souls design their next life. The challenges, the relationships, the pivotal encounters, the karmic lessons, and sometimes the reunion with their twin flame. Twin flames do not meet in every lifetime. But when they do, it is rarely random. It is prearranged. And the purpose of this reunion is always some form of evolution, emotional, spiritual, or karmic. Before coming to Earth, your soul may have made vows like, "We will find each other when the time is right. This lifetime I will help you heal. If we separate again, we will try once more in the next incarnation." When you see me, you will remember who you are. These promises create energetic threads that pull you toward each other across space, time, and lifetimes. 3 types of soul contracts common in twin flame bonds. Not all soul promises are the same. Some are gentle. Some are intense. Some are karmic. Twin flame contracts often fall into 3 categories. The healing contract. This is one of the most common. In past lives, something may have happened that created emotional wounds, abandonment, betrayal, separation, or tragic loss. When twin flames reunite, the old wounds rise to the surface so they can finally be healed. This is why twin flame relationships often trigger fear of abandonment, fear of intimacy, anger without clear cause, deep insecurity, or overwhelming attachment. Your reactions are not about the present moment. They are echoes. The purpose: to bring these ancient wounds into the light so your soul can release them. The completion contract. Sometimes a relationship ended prematurely in a previous life. Perhaps one of you died suddenly. Circumstances forced you apart. A war, separation, or betrayal kept you from resolving things. You ran out of time. So in the next lifetime, your souls agreed to meet again, to finish what was left incomplete. This explains why you feel urgency. You feel unfinished. You feel pulled toward them even if it makes no sense. You can't forget them. Walking away feels impossible. The soul hates unfinished stories. Twin flames return to complete the chapter they started long ago. The ascension or activation contract. This is the most powerful type. One or both souls agreed to meet in this lifetime to activate spiritual evolution, the awakening of intuition, the dissolution of the ego, the breakdown of old identities, the rise of creativity, the birth of soul purpose, the transition into a higher consciousness. Many artists, healers, lightworkers, and mystics awaken after meeting their twin flame. This contract is rarely easy. It disrupts life. It shatters comfort zones. It pushes both individuals toward transformation. But the reward is profound. You become who you were always meant to be. 3. The weight of old promises. Why twin flame connections feel so intense? You may ask, if this connection is so beautiful, why does it feel so overwhelming? Why does it shake me so deeply? Because soul promises are not light. They carry emotional density built over lifetimes. If you and your twin flame have loved, lost, hurt, or saved each other before, the energy of those experiences still lives within your soul. When you reunite, the intensity is not about this lifetime alone. It is the merging of stories from many lifetimes. That's why people say, why do I feel like I owe them something? Why do I love them so fast? Why am I terrified of losing them? Why do they trigger me so easily? The present is only the tip of the iceberg. Everything beneath the surface is ancient. 4. Why some twin flames meet too early, the premature activation. One of the biggest mysteries is timing. Many twin flames meet when one or both are not ready. This is not a mistake. It is often part of the contract. You may have agreed to ignite each other's awakening early, push each other into growth, break old patterns, or trigger healing. This can lead to early separation, painful detachment, misaligned intentions, unbalanced dynamics, or the runner-chaser cycle. It's not because the connection is wrong. It's because the timing in this lifetime is part of a much larger soul arc. Sometimes the promise was simply, wake me up. And once the awakening happens, the separation becomes the next catalyst. 5. Why other twin flames meet too late, the mature reunion. On the opposite end, some twin flames meet later in life. This usually indicates karmic relationships had to end. Life lessons needed to be completed. Emotional maturity had to develop. Past wounds needed softening. Previous contracts had to dissolve. Late twin flame reunions are often peaceful, grounded, and transformative because the souls have already done much of their preparation separately. The ancient promise for late reunions is usually something like, when we both are ready, we will find each other. I will meet you after you heal. We will come together when our paths finally align. These unions feel like home, not lightning. 6. How past life vows shape present life behavior. Here's something most people don't realize. Soul contracts directly influence your patterns in this life. For example, past life vow, I will never leave you. Present behavior, intense fear of separation, clinginess. Past life vow, I will find you again. Present behavior, obsession with meeting the one, even unconsciously searching. Past life vow, I failed to protect you. Present behavior, overprotectiveness, anxiety, guilt. Past life vow, we will meet when we are whole. Present behavior, long periods of separation until both heal. Past life vow, wait for me. Present behavior, staying emotionally attached through years or distance. These patterns are not flaws. They are contracts manifesting in the human psyche. Understanding them brings clarity and liberation. 7. The sacred truth hidden beneath all promises. There is a deeper layer beneath every vow, every soul contract, every reunion. The soul's ultimate purpose is expansion. Every promise made between twin flames, whether driven by love, pain, guilt, or longing, ultimately serves one purpose: to bring you closer to your authentic essence. Because twin flames are not about completing each other. They are about awakening each other. Not about romantic destiny, but about soul evolution. Not about possession, but about remembrance. Twin flames return to each other to break old cycles, heal ancient wounds, complete unfinished lessons, awaken consciousness, and align with their highest path. This is the real reason the connection feels bigger than life. Because it is. 8. The contract breathes through you. As Chapter 2 ends, one truth becomes clear. Your connection with your twin flame did not start when you met in this lifetime. It is a continuation, a thread woven through past lives, vows, memories, and promises. The intensity is not a flaw. The timing is not an accident. The emotions are not random. Everything is part of the contract your souls created long before your birth. And in the chapters ahead, we'll explore the karmic patterns that pull you together and push you apart, why healing is the centerpiece of twin flame reunion, and how to navigate the painful and beautiful journey of separation and alignment. For now, sit with this truth. If the bond feels timeless, it's because time has nothing to do with it. We dive deeper into the mechanics of the soul, the way past life memories, unfulfilled vows, and ancient experiences continue to shape your present reality. This is where the magic and the intensity truly converge. Understanding this is key to navigating the twin flame journey and to transforming what can often feel like chaos into clarity and growth. 1. The echo of past lives in today's encounters. When you meet your twin flame in this lifetime, it's rarely a neutral experience. Something within you reacts instantly, powerfully, sometimes even painfully. This reaction isn't random. It is the echo of past lives, the residue of moments your soul experienced before. Imagine, you once loved each other in a life that ended abruptly. You once were betrayed by the very hands you trusted most. You once separated due to circumstance, fear, or societal forces beyond your control. All these echoes live within your soul, and when your twin flame reappears, your soul remembers, even if your conscious mind does not. These memories are often activated through intense emotional reactions: love, longing, fear, anger, grief, déjà vu, and familiarity, places, scents, sounds, and gestures that feel known, dreams and visions, glimpses of moments you may have shared in previous lifetimes, instant recognition, a sense of home, of having found what was once lost. This is why twin flame connections can feel both exhilarating and overwhelming. They are not just about the present, they are a reunion of histories. 2. Why twin flames trigger each other. Triggering is one of the hallmarks of twin flame dynamics, and it's not a negative phenomenon, though it can feel destabilizing at times. When your twin flame triggers you, it is usually a resurfacing of past life wounds. Examples include abandonment issues, perhaps you were left behind or separated in a previous life, betrayal trauma, trust that was broken, promises that were unfulfilled, guilt and regret, moments where you failed to act or protect, leaving lingering karmic energy, suppressed emotions, anger, grief, or longing that were never fully expressed. These triggers are a mirror. Your twin flame reflects what your soul has been carrying for lifetimes. The intensity is intentional. It awakens awareness, illuminates patterns, and opens the door to healing. Remember, being triggered is not about them doing something wrong. It is about your soul calling you to remember, to face, and to release what has been buried for too long. 3. Past life memories as catalysts for healing. While triggering can feel painful, it is also profoundly transformative. Twin flame encounters are designed to accelerate healing, both individually and collectively. Here's how past life memories work as catalysts. 1. Activation of old wounds. By bringing past life experiences to the surface, your soul gives you the opportunity to confront unresolved pain. 2. Recognition and awareness. Even if you cannot name the memory consciously, your body and emotions remember. Awareness is the first step toward healing. 3. Integration. Once you acknowledge these echoes, you can integrate them into your current life, releasing repetitive cycles and patterns. 4. Empowerment. By healing what was unhealed in past lives, you reclaim your power and strengthen your soul connection in the present. A simple example. If in a past life your twin flame abandoned you, your fear of abandonment may surface in this life whenever you feel distance or withdrawal. Recognizing that the fear is a past life echo allows you to respond consciously rather than react unconsciously. 4. The role of karma and soul lessons. Karma plays a central role in twin flame dynamics. Not all encounters are easy. Some are intentionally challenging, because unresolved karma from past lives often needs balancing. Common patterns include separation and reunion cycles. Lifetimes of repeated parting and returning teach lessons in detachment, patience, and unconditional love. Chasing and running. One partner may unconsciously run due to unresolved fears, while the other chases due to attachment patterns. Testing boundaries. The universe may put obstacles in your path to ensure emotional maturity and spiritual growth. These karmic lessons are deeply entwined with past life memories. Your soul remembers the agreements made, the mistakes endured, and the lessons intended, and it uses the present life to complete the cycle. 5. Dreams and intuition, windows into past life connection. Many twin flames report dreams, visions, or sudden intuitive flashes that reveal past life interactions. Examples: dreaming of scenarios that feel historically distant or impossible to have experienced in this lifetime. Experiencing strong déjà vu in locations you've never visited. Feeling an unexplainable familiarity with certain music, books, or art. Experiencing sudden insights about your twin flame's emotions, thoughts, or intentions. These experiences are not coincidences. They are messages from the soul, guiding you toward awareness of your shared history and the lessons yet to be learned. 6. Healing through recognition. The first step in using past life memories for healing is recognition. When you identify that a reaction, fear, or attraction stems from a past life event, you gain choice. For example, fear of abandonment, recognize it as a past life echo, choose to respond with trust and self-love rather than panic. Over-attachment, recognize the karmic pattern, practice detachment and inner alignment. Guilt or regret, see it as part of an unfinished contract, practice forgiveness for yourself and your twin flame. Recognition creates consciousness, and consciousness is the bridge between old pain and present peace. 7. Separation as a healing mechanism. One of the most challenging aspects of twin flame connections is separation. Many twin flames experience periods of distance or estrangement, often repeating cycles reminiscent of past lives. Separation is not punishment. It is healing in action. Why? It allows each soul to confront individual patterns and wounds. It prevents codependency by encouraging self-realization. It clears karmic debts before deeper union. It activates personal growth that will strengthen the connection later. When you understand that separation mirrors past life cycles, the pain becomes meaningful. It is no longer random suffering. It is an essential step in the soul's evolution. 8. The role of free will and choice. Even though past life contracts, vows, and karmic patterns set the stage, your present actions still matter. The twin flame journey is not deterministic. You are not trapped by past lives. Your choices determine how deeply you heal, how consciously you interact with your twin flame, how fully you integrate past life lessons, how aligned you are with your soul's purpose. Recognizing past life echoes is empowering, not limiting. It allows you to navigate the journey with awareness rather than compulsion. 9. Embracing the intensity. Past life memories explain why twin flame connections are often intense, confusing, and life-altering. You may feel sudden bursts of love, fear, or longing. You may cry without reason, laugh without cause, or feel triggered beyond logic. You may experience a profound sense of destiny, yet wonder why it feels so complicated. This intensity is a reflection of the depth of shared history. It is a sign that your souls are doing the work they promised to do, awakening, healing, and evolving. 10. From past to present, from memory to healing. The twin flame connection is a living bridge between past lives and present reality. Every moment of recognition, every trigger, every surge of emotion carries echoes of ancient interactions. Every challenge and separation serves a purpose: to awaken, heal, and elevate your soul. By understanding and embracing these past life influences, you step into the journey consciously. You move from reaction to awareness, from confusion to clarity, and from suffering to growth. Remember, your triggers are not your enemy. Your separation is not your punishment. Your intensity is not a curse. They are all messages from the soul, inviting you to reclaim what was lost, heal what was wounded, and fulfill the promises made across lifetimes. And as the journey unfolds, the threads of past lives will continue to guide you, leading you toward union, not just with your twin flame, but with your highest self. In the unfolding story of twin flames, timing is everything, yet it is rarely what we expect. Some souls meet in their teenage years, before either is truly prepared to understand the intensity of the connection. Others encounter each other much later in life, when personal growth and karmic lessons have prepared them for the full depth of reunion. And then there are those rare moments when the meeting occurs with perfect synchronicity, as though the universe has orchestrated the encounter down to the precise second. Understanding why timing matters in the twin flame journey is essential. It allows us to embrace both the beauty and the challenges of these connections without judgment or despair. 1. The illusion of early meetings. Many twin flames meet too early in life. Perhaps it happens at 14, 16, or 20. They meet in school, in a chance encounter, or during a period of emotional turbulence. From the outside, it may seem like a perfect match, but internally, one or both may feel a sense of discomfort, fear, or emotional overwhelm. Why does this happen? Early meetings are designed to activate growth. The universe may bring twin flames together early to awaken emotional intelligence, trigger latent spiritual abilities, illuminate unresolved wounds from past lives, prepare the soul for future lessons. These early encounters are rarely about immediate union or romantic fulfillment. Instead, they are about awakening, lighting a spark that sets the soul on a transformative path. The challenge? One or both partners are often not ready. They may lack the emotional maturity, life experience, or self-awareness required to navigate the intensity of the connection. This often results in separation, heartbreak, or the classic runner-chaser dynamic. Yet even in these early meetings, the impact is profound. The soul's memory is stirred, recognition occurs, seeds of healing are planted, and although union may not be possible yet, the experience lays the foundation for deeper connection in future lifetimes. 2. The gift of late meetings. On the opposite end of the spectrum are late meetings, encounters that occur when both souls are more mature, experienced, and prepared. Late meetings often happen in one's 30s, 40s, or beyond, after long periods of personal growth, career development, or spiritual awakening, following the completion of karmic obligations and lessons. These reunions tend to feel grounded, stable, and purposeful, in contrast to the whirlwind intensity of early meetings. The purpose of late meetings is multifaceted. Healing of residual karmic energy. Souls have cleared past life debts, making it possible to engage in a more conscious connection. Mutual readiness for union. Emotional and spiritual maturity allows both individuals to navigate challenges with greater awareness. Activation of higher purpose. By meeting later, twin flames can work together to fulfill shared soul missions, whether creative, spiritual, or humanitarian. Late meetings often feel like coming home. There is a sense of relief, familiarity, and recognition, yet also an urgency, because both souls understand the preciousness of time and opportunity. 3. The science of perfect timing. The universe is precise. Even in human perception, coincidences appear as accidents. A chance meeting at a cafe, a name seen on a street sign, or a shared event in a seemingly random moment. But in truth, these coincidences are orchestrated by divine timing. Twin flames are drawn together at exactly the right moment to ensure the maximum potential for growth, activate necessary lessons for both souls, honor karmic agreements and past life vows, create the conditions for the next stage of evolution. Perfect timing doesn't always feel perfect to the mind. It can come with obstacles, long-distance separation, conflicting life circumstances, emotional baggage, or unexpected challenges. Yet the soul recognizes that every obstacle is a catalyst for transformation. 4. Separation and reunion cycles. One of the most challenging aspects of twin flame timing is the cycle of separation and reunion. Even when both souls meet at the right time, circumstances may force temporary separation. This is not failure. It is part of the timing mechanism. Separation serves several purposes. Personal growth. Each soul is encouraged to heal individual wounds and build inner strength. Testing unconditional love. Distance teaches detachment, patience, and trust in the universe. Karmic alignment. Separation ensures that karmic debts are balanced before full reunion. Preparation for union. It allows the connection to stabilize emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. These cycles may feel agonizing. They often mirror past life separations, triggering old memories and unresolved pain. But each cycle moves both souls closer to alignment, not apart. 5. Signs that timing is right. Even in the presence of obstacles, there are signs that twin flame timing is divinely orchestrated. These signs include: 1. Intense resonance. The connection feels familiar, deep, and magnetic. 2. Synchronicities. Repeated patterns, coincidences, or miracles appear around the relationship. 3. Inner readiness. Despite imperfections, both souls feel a sense of preparedness, acceptance, and willingness to engage. 4. Mutual growth. Each interaction inspires spiritual, emotional, or personal development. 5. Alignment with soul purpose. Shared projects, missions, or creative endeavors feel destined. When these signs are present, the meeting is not accidental. The timing is precise even if it challenges your human expectations. 6. Challenges of early or late timing. No timing is without its trials. Early timing challenges: emotional immaturity and fear, impulsive decisions or attachment patterns, repeated cycles of separation and pain, inability to fully integrate lessons. Late timing challenges: past life baggage that has not fully healed, fear of commitment due to life experiences, responsibility and obligations that complicate union, urgency to achieve soul missions within limited time. Even when timing seems off, the lessons are deliberate. Early or late, the timing serves the higher purpose of soul evolution. 7. How to navigate timing consciously. Understanding timing allows twin flames to approach the journey with awareness rather than resistance. Patience. Trust that divine timing unfolds perfectly, even if it conflicts with human desire. Healing. Use separation as an opportunity to release past wounds and patterns. Reflection. Recognize how past life memories and contracts shape your reactions. Alignment. Focus on your personal growth, spiritual practice, and life purpose. Surrender. Accept that the universe knows the perfect time better than the ego does. By approaching the connection consciously, the challenges of timing become gateways rather than obstacles. 8. The intersection of timing, karma, and free will. Twin flame timing exists at the intersection of karma, soul contracts, and free will. Karma. Past life lessons may dictate the need for separation or reunion. Soul contracts. Vows made in previous lifetimes influence when and how you meet. Free will. Your choices in this lifetime, how you respond to triggers, separation, and challenges, determine the depth of your connection. Timing is the framework, but free will is the vehicle. Awareness of this interplay empowers you to navigate the journey with courage, clarity, and compassion. 9. Embracing the mystery. Twin flame timing is inherently mysterious. Some meetings feel chaotic, premature, or delayed. Others feel sudden, instantaneous, and meant to be. Yet the underlying principle remains. The universe always orchestrates encounters according to the soul's highest growth and purpose. When timing feels uncertain, remember, every separation has a lesson. Every reunion carries a purpose. Every obstacle is a catalyst. Every heartbeat, every encounter, every recognition is part of the unfolding plan. Surrender to the mystery. Trust the process. Your soul remembers even when your mind does not. 10. Timing as a pathway to evolution. Timing is not a random variable in the twin flame journey. It is a precise, orchestrated element of the soul's plan. Early meetings awaken the spirit. Late meetings consolidate growth. Every encounter is designed to bring healing, expansion, and alignment with your higher purpose. By embracing timing, the separations, reunions, delays, and synchronizations, you step into the journey consciously. You transform challenges into growth, triggers into lessons, and encounters into opportunities for profound spiritual evolution. Above all, the lesson is clear. Twin flames meet when they are meant to. Not too early, not too late. Exactly when the soul has prepared the perfect stage for awakening, healing, and reunion. The connection between twin flames is magnetic, intense, and often inexplicably emotional. But beneath the surface of present life interactions lies a tapestry woven across lifetimes. Threads of unhealed wounds, unresolved emotions, and karmic lessons that silently shape how you relate to one another today. In this chapter, we explore how past life wounds influence the dynamics between twin flames, creating patterns of triggering, separation, attachment, and growth. By understanding these echoes from the past, you can begin to navigate the connection consciously, transforming challenges into opportunities for healing and evolution. 1. The nature of past life wounds. Past life wounds are the unresolved emotional experiences carried by the soul from one lifetime to another. These are not simple memories, they are energetic imprints, echoes that shape behavior, emotional responses, and relational patterns. Common forms of past life wounds include abandonment, experiences of being left, betrayed, or separated in previous lifetimes. Betrayal and loss, broken trust, unfulfilled promises, or untimely deaths. Shame and guilt, actions taken or not taken that created lingering remorse. Fear of intimacy, emotional barriers that prevented connection or love. Suppressed power, experiences of being silenced, controlled, or dominated. These wounds are not your fault. They are the soul's way of carrying forward lessons and experiences that require resolution. When twin flames meet in the present life, these wounds are activated. They create the intensity, depth, and sometimes confusion of the connection. 2. Triggers as windows into past lives. Twin flame relationships are known for their triggering dynamics. One moment, everything feels harmonious. The next, emotions surge uncontrollably. These triggers are often direct manifestations of past life wounds. Examples: fear of abandonment. A partner being late or distant may ignite disproportionate anxiety, rooted in a past life where separation occurred. Trust issues. Small inconsistencies or miscommunications may feel catastrophic, echoing betrayals from previous lifetimes. Attachment patterns. Intense longing, clinginess, or codependency may mirror unfulfilled promises or separation cycles from the past. Anger or resentment. Unexpected irritation may arise from unresolved karmic tension, rather than the present situation. Understanding triggers as messages from the soul allows you to shift from reaction to awareness. Every emotional flare is an opportunity to recognize, release, and heal what is lingering from the past. 3. Separation as a reflection of past life pain. Separation is one of the most challenging yet essential elements of twin flame dynamics. Past life wounds often manifest as repeated separation cycles in this lifetime. These cycles mirror a prior life where circumstances prevented union, a karmic lesson in patience, detachment, or unconditional love. The souls need to heal before full alignment can occur. Separation is not failure. It is healing in motion. By experiencing distance, each twin flame is given the space to confront unresolved pain, build inner strength, and prepare for deeper union. The pain of separation often feels unbearable, yet it serves a higher purpose. It activates growth, fosters understanding, and prepares the connection for its ultimate evolution. 4. Repetition of patterns across lifetimes. Past life wounds create repetitive cycles in the twin flame journey. You may notice familiar patterns such as chaser and runner dynamics. One twin flame pursues while the other withdraws, often mirroring a cycle from previous lives. Intense emotional swings, sudden highs and lows, as if the soul is reliving past trauma. Recurring conflicts, arguments or misunderstandings that echo unresolved karmic issues. Pull-push energy. The magnetic attraction alternates with emotional distance, reflecting old life separation. These patterns are not a sign of incompatibility. They are the soul's way of replaying lessons until resolution is achieved. Awareness allows the cycle to break, transforming old wounds into growth opportunities. 5. The role of emotional memory. The human mind rarely retains conscious memories of past lives, but the soul does. Emotional memory, the body and energy field's recollection of past experiences, is what surfaces in twin flame relationships. This explains why you may feel intense connection immediately without knowing why. Small gestures or familiar places can evoke deep, inexplicable nostalgia. Certain triggers can produce overwhelming emotional responses. Patterns of love, conflict, or attachment repeat without conscious reasoning. By tuning into emotional memory, you gain insight into why the relationship feels so significant. The soul remembers its shared history, even when the conscious mind cannot. 6. Healing past life wounds through twin flame connection. While past life wounds create intensity and challenge, the twin flame relationship also offers a unique healing opportunity. Key methods include awareness and reflection. Recognize which reactions stem from past life echoes rather than present reality. Emotional release. Allow yourself to feel, cry, express anger, or process fear without judgment. Forgiveness. Release guilt, resentment, or blame associated with past life experiences. Energy work, meditation, visualization, and soul healing practices can help clear energetic imprints. Conscious communication. Use the relationship as a mirror to develop empathy, understanding, and compassionate expression. Healing is rarely linear. It may take repeated encounters, periods of separation, or deep inner work. Yet the process strengthens both twin flames, allowing them to engage in the connection with greater clarity and harmony. 7 Past life lessons in present life growth. Every challenge in the twin flame relationship carries a lesson. Self-love and autonomy. Learning to love oneself fully, without dependence on the other. Trust and surrender. Cultivating faith in the universe and in the timing of the connection. Emotional mastery. Responding consciously rather than reacting impulsively. Unconditional love. Loving beyond ego, expectation, or attachment. Integration of shadow. Recognizing and healing suppressed aspects of the self. The intensity, challenges, and triggers are tools for transformation. They accelerate personal growth and spiritual evolution in ways that no ordinary relationship could. 8. Recognizing past life echoes in daily life. Even outside moments of conflict or deep emotion, past life echoes influence your interactions. Instant familiarity with places, music, or conversations. Magnetic pull towards certain experiences, objects, or people. Subtle intuition about your twin flame's needs, feelings, or actions. Recurring synchronicities that feel meant to be. These signs are reminders that the bond transcends this lifetime. They guide the relationship, offering clues about unresolved lessons and opportunities for deeper connection. 9. Embracing the pain and beauty of twin flame dynamics. Past life wounds make twin flame relationships intense, sometimes tumultuous, but also extraordinarily beautiful. The pain is the teacher. The triggers are mirrors. The separations are necessary. The reunion is transformative. By embracing both the shadows and the light, you move from unconscious reactivity to conscious engagement. You transform the relationship from a cycle of suffering into a journey of healing, awakening, and love. The twin flame connection is not meant to be easy. It is meant to awaken your soul, reconnect you with your higher purpose, and guide you toward authentic union. First within yourself, then with your counterpart. 10. Past lives as the foundation for present growth. Chapter 5 reminds us that twin flame dynamics are profoundly influenced by the past. Your triggers, patterns, and emotional responses are echoes of shared histories that your soul carries across lifetimes. Separation and reunion, conflict and passion, longing and recognition, all are rooted in these past life experiences. Yet within these echoes lies the potential for extraordinary growth. By understanding and healing past life wounds, you transform the intensity of the connection into a sacred opportunity for evolution. Every challenge, every trigger, every surge of emotion is a message from the soul. Heal what was unhealed. Love beyond limitation. Grow beyond fear. Step into the fullness of your highest self. Twin flame relationships are mirrors, catalysts, and teachers. The past is not a prison. It is a foundation, guiding you, awakening you, and preparing you for the profound journey of union within and beyond this lifetime. The journey of twin flames is as much about self-discovery as it is about connection. While the magnetic bond between twin flames can feel cosmic, the relationship itself serves as a mirror, reflecting unhealed aspects of oneself, unresolved past life wounds, and hidden fears. Healing and self-integration are therefore not optional. They are essential for navigating the intensity of the connection and moving toward conscious union. In this chapter, we explore how healing and self-integration function within twin flame dynamics, the tools for deep emotional and spiritual work, and the transformative power that emerges when both partners embark on this inner journey. 1. The mirror effect of twin flame connections. One of the most defining features of a twin flame relationship is its ability to reflect your inner world. Unlike ordinary relationships, twin flames mirror unhealed emotional wounds, fears and insecurities, attachment patterns and dependency, shadow aspects of personality, past life traumas and karmic echoes. These reflections are not accidental. They are intentionally triggered by the universe to prompt self-awareness and growth. For example, if you have unresolved abandonment fears, your twin flame may unconsciously withdraw, activating those emotions. If you struggle with self-worth, your twin flame may exhibit behaviors that challenge your perception of value and love. If you have difficulty expressing vulnerability, intense emotional encounters may force you to confront and release those barriers. Recognizing the mirror effect allows you to step out of reactive cycles and begin conscious work on your personal growth. 2. Healing as a precursor to union. Healing is a cornerstone of the twin flame journey. Without it, the connection often remains turbulent, marked by cycles of intense attraction and painful separation. The purpose of healing is not to make the relationship easy or free from conflict. Rather, it is to prepare each soul for conscious union by 1. Releasing past life wounds, addressing unresolved karma, unhealed trauma, and lingering emotional imprints. 2. Balancing emotional energy, transforming reactive patterns into conscious responses. 3. Building self-love and resilience, learning to derive fulfillment from within, rather than relying solely on the connection. 4. Aligning with soul purpose, ensuring the connection supports spiritual growth rather than egoic desire. Healing is a deeply personal process, but it is often accelerated through the twin flame bond. Every trigger, every challenge, and every emotional surge is an invitation to release old wounds and step into a higher vibration. 3. Self-integration, becoming whole within. Self-integration is the process of bringing all aspects of yourself into harmony, including shadow aspects, past traumas, and unexpressed emotions. Why is this essential for twin flames? A relationship between two incomplete selves magnifies pain and confusion. In contrast, a connection between two integrated souls allows for balanced emotional expression, responding from awareness rather than reactivity, deep empathy and compassion, understanding your partner without losing yourself, mutual growth and support, creating a co-creative space for shared evolution, authentic love free from dependency, attachment, or fear. Tools for self-integration include meditation and mindfulness, cultivating inner stillness and observing emotional patterns, journaling and reflection, exploring triggers, past life memories and karmic patterns. Energy healing practices such as Reiki, chakra balancing, or breathwork to release energetic blockages. Therapy or inner child work, addressing unresolved trauma and patterns rooted in early experiences or past lives. Shadow work, acknowledging and integrating aspects of self that have been suppressed or denied. Through these practices, the twin flame connection becomes a catalyst for profound self-realization, rather than a source of repeated pain. 4. The role of forgiveness. Forgiveness is an essential component of healing and integration. It involves forgiving oneself, releasing guilt, shame, or regret that may have originated in past lives or earlier in this life. Forgiving the twin flame, understanding that triggers, mistakes, or perceived betrayals are opportunities for growth, not attacks. Forgiving the universe, trusting that divine timing and the lessons provided serve your highest good. Forgiveness is not about condoning negative behavior. It is about liberating the soul from karmic and emotional entanglements, allowing love and connection to flow freely. 5. Emotional alchemy, transforming pain into growth. One of the most powerful aspects of the twin flame journey is emotional alchemy, transforming intense feelings of fear, anger, longing, or sadness into tools for growth. The process involves 1. Acknowledgement, fully feeling emotions without suppressing them. 2. Understanding, tracing the source of triggers to past life experiences or unresolved wounds. 3. Release, letting go of attachments, resentments, and limiting beliefs. 4. Integration, internalizing lessons, transforming reactions, and cultivating inner strength. This alchemical process is a cornerstone of spiritual evolution, turning challenges into wisdom, pain into compassion, and longing into self-empowerment. 6. Separation as an integral part of healing. Separation often occurs in twin flame relationships, not as punishment but as a mechanism for self-healing and integration. During periods of separation, souls confront personal issues and unresolved wounds. Emotional triggers can be processed independently. Space is created for reflection, meditation, and alignment with higher purpose. The connection strengthens through internal work, rather than external attachment. Separation is an opportunity to reclaim autonomy, inner peace, and self-love, preparing both souls for a conscious reunion. 7. Recognizing growth and transformation. Signs that healing and self-integration are taking place within the twin flame connection include reduced reactivity, responding thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Greater empathy, understanding the partner's perspective without losing yourself. Emotional stability, experiencing intense feelings without being overwhelmed. Spiritual alignment, feeling connected to higher purpose, intuition, and divine guidance. Conscious co-creation, supporting each other's growth while honoring individuality. Growth is not linear. It may occur in waves with periods of intensity followed by calm. The key is consistent self-reflection and inner work. 8. Tools for healing within the twin flame dynamic. There are several tools and practices that can accelerate healing and integration. 1. Energy clearing and chakra work, releasing blockages that keep past life wounds active. 2. Meditation and mindfulness practices, observing emotional patterns without judgment. 3. Affirmations and positive visualization, reinforcing self-love, empowerment, and spiritual alignment. 4. Conscious communication, expressing emotions with clarity, empathy, and respect. 5. Therapeutic practices, inner child work, trauma therapy, or shadow work to confront and integrate wounds. 6. Spiritual guidance, mentorship, soul coaching, or practices that cultivate divine connection and intuition. These practices transform the relationship from a site of reactivity into a laboratory for spiritual evolution. 9. The transformative power of integrated twin flames. When both partners commit to healing and self-integration, the twin flame connection becomes extraordinarily transformative. The intensity of attraction deepens into unconditional love. Triggers evolve into opportunities for conscious growth. Past life wounds are transmuted into wisdom and compassion. Separation cycles decrease, replaced by conscious alignment and mutual understanding. The relationship aligns with a higher purpose, often extending beyond the personal into collective or spiritual service. The journey is not just about romantic union. It is about awakening, empowerment, and co-creation at a soul level. 10. Healing as the gateway to union. Chapter 6 illuminates a crucial truth. Healing and self-integration are the gateways to conscious twin flame union. The connection reflects your inner world, triggering unresolved wounds and past life echoes. By embracing this mirror, engaging in self-work, and committing to emotional and spiritual growth, you transform the intensity of the relationship into a pathway for awakening. Remember, triggers are not obstacles, they are messages. Separation is not rejection, it is preparation. Pain is not punishment, it is a catalyst. Love is not conditional, it is the reward of conscious evolution. Twin flame relationships are sacred laboratories for the soul. The more you heal, integrate, and align with your highest self, the more fully you step into the transformative power of this divine connection. A love that transcends lifetimes, heals past wounds, and awakens the highest potential within both souls. Twin flame relationships are unlike any other connection on Earth. They are intense, magnetic, and transformative, yet they can also feel confusing, overwhelming, and emotionally volatile. One of the most defining aspects of these relationships is the way twin flames trigger each other, often in ways that feel disproportionate or inexplicable. Understanding the role of emotional triggers and the healing mirror is essential to navigating the twin flame journey. These triggers are not accidents. They are profound tools for awakening, reflection, and spiritual growth. In this chapter, we delve into why twin flames push each other's buttons, how triggers relate to past life wounds, and how conscious awareness can transform pain into empowerment. 1. The twin flame connection as a mirror. At the heart of twin flame dynamics is the mirror effect. A twin flame acts as a mirror to your soul, reflecting unhealed emotional wounds, shadow aspects of your personality, past life traumas, limiting beliefs and attachment patterns, deep-seated fears or insecurities. This mirror effect is both a blessing and a challenge. It provides an unparalleled opportunity for self-awareness, yet it can also create discomfort, resistance, and conflict. For instance, if you struggle with abandonment fears, your twin flame may unconsciously withdraw, triggering anxiety. If you have unresolved anger, a small misunderstanding may escalate into intense confrontation. If you fear vulnerability, your twin flame's emotional openness may provoke avoidance or defensiveness. These triggers are not personal attacks. They are reflections of what lies within you, aspects of self that are seeking recognition, healing, and integration. 2. Why twin flames trigger each other so intensely. Twin flames push each other's buttons for several reasons. Activation of past life wounds. Many triggers originate from unresolved experiences in past lifetimes. Betrayal in a previous life may manifest as jealousy or suspicion in the present. Abandonment from a former incarnation may appear as fear of separation or rejection. Suppressed power or trauma can surface as control issues or emotional withdrawal. The intensity of these triggers arises because the soul remembers the pain, even if the conscious mind does not. B. Reflection of shadow self. Triggers often illuminate the parts of yourself that you have denied or repressed. Your shadow. Fear, insecurity, or resentment that you have hidden may emerge when your twin flame acts as a mirror. By witnessing your own shadows reflected in the connection, you are invited to integrate and transform them. See catalysts for growth. Triggers are not merely obstacles. They are spiritual catalysts. They push you to examine emotional patterns, attachment behaviors, and unresolved trauma. They accelerate personal evolution by confronting you with what you may otherwise ignore. Testing unconditional love. Twin flames challenge each other to practice unconditional love, detachment, and acceptance. Triggers test patience, empathy, and the ability to respond with awareness rather than reaction. Each challenge is an opportunity to transcend ego-based responses and connect from a higher vibration. 3. Common triggers in twin flame relationships. Understanding common triggers can help you navigate the emotional intensity with awareness. 1. Fear of abandonment. A partner being distant or preoccupied may provoke intense anxiety. This fear often links to past life separations or unresolved attachment wounds. 2. trust and betrayal. Miscommunications, inconsistencies, or perceived secrets can feel catastrophic. These reactions are reflections of past betrayals and unresolved karmic contracts. 3. Attachment and dependence. Longing, clinginess, or desperation may surface during periods of separation. These patterns echo cycles of unfulfilled promises or early life abandonment. 4. Shadow projection. Traits you dislike in your partner may actually reflect your own unacknowledged qualities. Anger, criticism, or irritation often indicate an internal aspect that requires integration. 5. Emotional intensity. Surges of passion, longing, or jealousy can overwhelm rational thinking. These are energetic awakenings, designed to catalyze growth and release stagnation. Recognizing these patterns allows you to step out of unconscious reactions and approach the connection with conscious awareness. 4. The role of conscious awareness. Awareness is the key to transforming triggers into tools for healing. When you encounter a trigger, 1. Pause and observe. Notice the emotion without judgment or immediate reaction. 2. Trace the source. Ask yourself, is this my reaction or a reflection of my twin flame? Does this connect to a past life wound or unresolved trauma? 3. Take responsibility for your part. Acknowledge how your patterns contribute to the dynamic. 4. Release and integrate. Practice forgiveness, self-compassion, and emotional processing. 5. Respond consciously. Engage with empathy and awareness, rather than impulsive emotion. Conscious awareness transforms the relationship from a cycle of reactive drama into a laboratory for growth and spiritual evolution. 5. The healing mirror in action. The healing mirror is the process by which twin flames reflect each other's unhealed aspects, prompting transformation. For example, a twin flame's criticism may activate your inner critic, prompting you to recognize and release self-judgment. Their withdrawal may reveal your dependency patterns, inviting self-empowerment and autonomy. Their vulnerability may challenge your fear of intimacy, encouraging emotional openness. In this sense, every trigger is a lesson in disguise, guiding you toward greater self-awareness, emotional mastery, and spiritual alignment. 6. Turning pain into growth. The intensity of twin flame triggers can feel unbearable, yet the pain carries enormous potential. Steps to turn triggers into growth. Acceptance. Acknowledge that triggers are part of the journey, not a punishment. Self-reflection. Explore emotional responses and identify their origin. Healing practices. Engage in meditation, energy work, shadow work, or therapy. Integration. Internalize lessons, release reactive patterns, and cultivate inner balance. Empowered action. Respond consciously with love, clarity, and purpose. Through this process, emotional turbulence becomes a catalyst for soul awakening, rather than a source of suffering. 7. The power of mutual healing. When both twin flames commit to conscious awareness and healing, the connection transforms profoundly. Conflicts become opportunities for growth, rather than sources of pain. Triggers become mirrors, reflecting lessons rather than blame. Emotional intensity evolves into deep empathy, compassion, and unconditional love. Separation cycles decrease, replaced by conscious alignment and collaboration. Shared purpose and spiritual mission emerge, creating a co-creative space for higher work. Mutual healing allows the twin flame connection to move beyond ego-driven attachment into a realm of soul-level partnership. 8. Tools for navigating triggers consciously. Several practices can help you navigate twin flame triggers with grace and awareness. 1. Meditation and mindfulness. Observe emotional waves without judgment. 2. Journaling. Explore triggers, patterns, and past life echoes. 3. Energy healing practices like Reiki, breathwork, or chakra balancing release blockages. 4. Shadow work. Confront suppressed aspects of self reflected by your twin flame. 5. Therapy or coaching. Process trauma, attachment patterns, and emotional reactivity. 6. Conscious communication. Speak your truth with empathy, clarity, and love. Using these tools, triggers become doorways to self-realization rather than sources of despair. 9. Embracing triggers as sacred teachers. In the twin flame journey, triggers are sacred teachers. They expose unresolved wounds. They illuminate hidden fears. They invite integration of the shadow self. They catalyze personal and spiritual growth. By embracing triggers consciously, you shift the relationship from a battlefield of reactive emotion to a sacred partnership of awakening. 10 triggers as the pathway to union. Chapter 7 underscores a profound truth. The intensity of twin flame connections is designed to awaken the soul. Triggers, conflict, and emotional turbulence are not signs of failure or incompatibility. They are mirrors of your inner world, reflecting unresolved wounds, past life echoes, and areas requiring growth. Through conscious awareness, healing, and self-integration, emotional triggers become catalysts for transformation. Pain becomes a tool for awakening. Separation becomes a space for self-reflection and empowerment. Love evolves beyond egoic attachment into unconditional, conscious connection. The twin flame journey is not about avoiding pain. It is about embracing it, understanding it, and allowing it to guide you toward the highest expression of love and unity. Every trigger, every emotional surge, and every challenge is a step toward awakening, healing, and conscious union. A love that transcends lifetimes and transforms the soul. One of the most profound aspects of the twin flame journey is that it is not solely about romantic or emotional union. Beyond the magnetic attraction and the spiritual intensity lies a deeper purpose: the alignment of souls to fulfill a higher mission, both individually and collectively. This chapter explores the role of soul purpose, the shared mission of twin flames, and how this divine alignment amplifies the transformative power of the connection. 1. The intersection of love and purpose. While ordinary relationships often center on companionship or emotional satisfaction, twin flame relationships exist at a higher vibrational level. When twin flames unite, they awaken not only each other but also their inner calling. The connection catalyzes personal evolution, the activation of dormant talents, skills, or spiritual abilities. Collective impact, the potential to influence, heal, or inspire others through shared purpose. Soul alignment, a sense of destiny or divine orchestration guiding the connection. The magnetic bond is the vehicle, while the shared mission is the destination. 2. How twin flames activate soul purpose. Meeting a twin flame often triggers a profound shift in life direction. This occurs because the connection activates a hidden talents and gifts. Many twin flames discover latent creative, healing, or spiritual abilities after meeting their counterpart. The relationship acts as a catalyst for awakening, bringing suppressed gifts into expression. B. Intuition and psychic awareness. Intuitive abilities and psychic sensitivity often intensify in the presence of a twin flame. These enhancements allow both souls to perceive synchronicities, divine guidance, and energetic patterns that support their shared mission. See motivation to heal and grow. Challenges and triggers compel each twin flame to confront personal limitations and emotional blockages. Healing becomes a prerequisite for the fulfillment of soul purpose, as unresolved wounds can obstruct the flow of energy and impact. 3. The concept of a shared mission. A shared mission is the spiritual objective that twin flames are meant to fulfill together. This mission can take many forms: healing and teaching others, creative or artistic co-creation, spiritual or humanitarian work, advocacy, empowerment, or social impact, activating collective consciousness. The nature of the mission is often revealed gradually, through intuition, dreams, synchronicities, or inner guidance. For example, a twin flame pair may feel called to create healing content that inspires emotional and spiritual transformation. Another pair might be driven to serve communities or marginalized groups, channeling their shared energies into collective good. Some twin flames collaborate on creative projects, where their art becomes a vehicle for awakening and awareness. Shared mission is not optional. It is a natural outcome of the connection, as the combined energy of two aligned souls amplifies purpose and impact. 4. Timing and divine orchestration. One of the most intriguing aspects of twin flame connections is that the meeting often occurs at the perfect moment, aligned with soul purpose. Some meet early in life while both are still exploring themselves, igniting early spiritual awakening. Others meet later, when both have independently cultivated maturity, clarity, and readiness. Regardless of timing, the universe orchestrates the meeting to maximize growth and alignment. Even periods of separation or challenge serve the shared mission, allowing space for personal preparation. Each encounter, coincidence, or synchronicity is often a signpost guiding the connection toward purpose fulfillment. 5. Co-creation through alignment. When twin flames consciously align with their shared mission, their combined energies become a powerful force for creation. Key aspects of co-creation include emotional alignment, maintaining emotional balance to channel energy constructively; energetic synchronization, harmonizing vibrations to amplify intentions and manifestations; unified vision, clarifying shared goals and intentions, even amid life's challenges; collaborative action, actively engaging in projects, service, or creative work together. This co-creative process transforms the connection from a personal journey into a universal contribution, where the love between twin flames radiates beyond the individual and touches the collective consciousness. 6. Overcoming obstacles to mission alignment. Even with a shared mission, twin flames may encounter obstacles that challenge alignment. 1. Personal healing gaps. Unresolved past life wounds or emotional blockages may create friction. 2. Fear of purpose. Stepping into soul mission often triggers fear, self-doubt, or resistance. 3. Separation cycles. Temporary distancing may feel painful but often allows growth and preparation for mission work. 4. Ego interference. Desire for control, validation, or egoic recognition can disrupt energetic harmony. Overcoming these obstacles requires self-awareness, healing, and conscious engagement, ensuring that the mission remains rooted in alignment rather than egoic motivation. 7. The role of intuition and synchronicity. Twin flames often experience heightened synchronicities and intuitive nudges guiding them toward their shared mission. Dreams and visions, insights, or symbolic messages revealing purpose. Signs and symbols, repeated numbers, patterns, or meaningful encounters. Divine guidance, intuitive prompts, or gut feelings directing action. Paying attention to these signs allows twin flames to navigate the mission with trust, aligning both practical action and spiritual flow. 8. The power of collaboration. When twin flames work in harmony, their collaboration is more than the sum of its parts. Emotional resonance strengthens creativity and manifestation. Shared intention amplifies spiritual energy. Mutual support sustains resilience during challenges. Co-created work impacts lives and consciousness beyond what either could achieve alone. This demonstrates that the twin flame connection is not solely about love or companionship, but about mutual empowerment and collective contribution. 9. The evolution of purpose through the connection. Purpose evolves as the twin flame journey unfolds. Early stages may focus on personal healing, emotional awakening, self-integration. Later stages often expand into co-creative projects, collective impact, spiritual or humanitarian service, activating consciousness and awareness in others. The connection acts as a dynamic platform for soul evolution, with the shared mission growing alongside the deepening bond. 10. Living the mission through love. Chapter 8 emphasizes that the ultimate purpose of twin flame connections is greater than the relationship itself. Love between twin flames is not simply romantic or emotional. It is a catalyst for personal awakening, spiritual evolution, and collective transformation. When both souls embrace healing, integration, and alignment with their shared mission, emotional intensity transforms into clarity, focus, and creativity. Separation cycles become meaningful periods of preparation. Triggers evolve into tools for growth and empowerment. The connection radiates impact far beyond the personal sphere. The journey of twin flames is therefore both intimate and cosmic. The love shared between two souls becomes a vehicle for purpose, service, and awakening, demonstrating that the deepest connections in life are not just about meeting the heart, but also about fulfilling the soul. By embracing your mission together, twin flames step fully into the divine orchestration of life, co-creating experiences, wisdom, and transformation that transcend time, space, and lifetimes. The journey of twin flames is a path of intense self-discovery, spiritual awakening, and soul evolution. Throughout this journey, the connection often passes through stages of recognition, separation, healing, and alignment. But the ultimate goal, the conscious twin flame union, is rarely about timing alone. It is about readiness, the alignment of emotional, mental, and spiritual states that allows two souls to merge fully without losing their individuality. In this chapter, we explore what readiness truly means, the signs that indicate you are prepared for union, and what conscious union feels like at a soul level. 1. Union as a state of being. First, it's important to understand that twin flame union is not merely a romantic or physical experience. True union is a state of being characterized by emotional harmony and balance, spiritual resonance and alignment, mutual respect and empathy, co-creative purpose, unconditional love. In essence, union is not dependent on circumstances or external validation. It occurs when both souls are fully integrated and aligned with themselves and each other. Union is a reflection of inner completeness. Until each soul has addressed its own wounds, unresolved trauma, and shadow aspects, union remains partial or intermittent, often manifesting in intense periods of connection followed by separation. 2. Signs you are ready for union. Recognizing readiness is crucial. Here are some key indicators that you and your twin flame are approaching conscious union. Self-love and acceptance. You can be whole and complete independently, without relying on your twin flame for validation or fulfillment. Past insecurities, fears of abandonment, or low self-worth have been addressed or are actively being healed. B. Emotional stability. You can experience intense emotions without being overwhelmed. Triggers, whether from the twin flame or life circumstances, are approached with awareness and conscious choice. C. Spiritual alignment. You have developed a connection to your higher self, intuition, and inner guidance. You can perceive synchronicities, signs, and subtle energies, and you trust their messages. D. Clear purpose. Your soul's purpose is becoming evident, and you are aligning your actions with it. You can recognize how the twin flame connection fits into your larger mission, rather than being the sole focus of your life. Conscious communication. Conversations with your twin flame are authentic, compassionate, and rooted in truth. Misunderstandings are resolved through empathy and awareness, rather than ego-based defensiveness. When these elements converge, the foundation for conscious union is present. It is not about rushing the process. It is about being fully prepared to honor the depth of the connection. 3. The role of timing and divine orchestration. Even when both souls are ready, the timing of union is often orchestrated by the universe. Divine timing ensures maximum growth and readiness for both individuals, alignment with personal and shared soul missions, avoidance of karmic interference or premature attachment. Sometimes the readiness of one partner may precede the other, requiring patience, trust, and continued personal work. This stage reinforces the principle that union is a spiritual alignment rather than a mere physical or emotional joining. 4. The energetic signature of twin flame union. Conscious union is marked by a unique energetic resonance that transcends ordinary relationships. Magnetic attraction balanced with harmony. The pull remains strong, yet conflict diminishes. Emotional co-regulation. Both partners naturally soothe and stabilize each other. Deep empathy and telepathic connection. Thoughts, feelings, and intentions can be intuitively understood. Amplified creativity and manifestation. The combined energy enhances the ability to co-create and fulfill soul purpose. Sacred space for individuality. Union does not erase independence. Rather, it amplifies each soul's unique expression. This energetic alignment allows twin flames to move from reactive attachment into a state of conscious love and partnership. 5. The balance between union and separation. Even at high stages of readiness, union is rarely free from challenge. Some cycles of separation may still occur, serving purposes such as allowing space for personal growth, processing residual triggers or shadow patterns, realigning with higher purpose and mission, strengthening mutual trust and inner stability. Union, therefore, is not the absence of difficulty, but the ability to navigate challenges with conscious awareness. 6. Emotional depth and intimacy. One of the hallmarks of twin flame union is profound emotional intimacy. Unlike conventional relationships, this intimacy goes beyond physical or romantic attraction, connects at the level of soul memories and past life experiences, facilitates deep healing of unresolved wounds. enables vulnerability without fear of rejection or judgment. Emotional depth in union allows both souls to experience unconditional acceptance, fostering trust, empathy, and authentic love. 7. Shared purpose and co-creation. Union is most transformative when it is aligned with a shared mission. At this stage, both partners feel compelled to co-create, serve, or inspire others. Energy flows harmoniously toward collective goals. Mutual support amplifies individual gifts and talents. The connection radiates influence beyond personal spheres, contributing to collective awakening. Shared purpose reinforces union by turning love into action, impact, and legacy, ensuring that the relationship fulfills its highest potential. 8. The spiritual lessons of union. Even after achieving union, the twin flame journey continues to teach profound lessons. Patience and trust. Union requires ongoing alignment and surrender to divine timing. Empathy and compassion. Recognizing that triggers and challenges are opportunities for growth. Authenticity and honesty. Expressing true self while honoring the partner's path. Detachment and freedom, balancing intimacy with personal sovereignty. Expansion and purpose. Channeling love and energy toward higher spiritual objectives. Union is therefore a dynamic state, evolving alongside the growth and expansion of both souls. 9. The feeling of true union. Many describe twin flame union as an awakening of the soul through love. It is characterized by a profound sense of homecoming, the recognition of familiar energy that transcends time and space. Emotional and energetic resonance. A deep synchrony of thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Inner peace and alignment. A quiet strength that exists even amid challenges. Radiant co-creativity. The ability to manifest, heal, and inspire together. Sacred trust. A knowing that the bond is eternal, transcending physical presence. Union is less about perfection and more about integration, conscious alignment, and mutual respect. It is the embodiment of love as a transformative force, both individually and collectively. 10. Preparing for the highest expression of love. Chapter 9 underscores the essence of twin flame union. It is not a destination but a journey of conscious alignment. The union is only possible when both souls have done the inner work, healed wounds, embraced their purpose, and aligned with their highest selves. To prepare for union, commit to self-love and emotional healing. Cultivate spiritual awareness and intuition. Align with your soul mission. Navigate triggers with conscious presence and empathy. Trust the divine timing of the connection. When both souls reach this alignment, union becomes a transformative, conscious, and sacred experience, radiating love, purpose, and awakening far beyond the personal realm. The twin flame union is not merely about two souls finding each other. It is about two fully realized beings coming together to co-create, heal, and illuminate the world. It is the ultimate expression of love as a force for spiritual evolution and collective awakening, a timeless connection that transcends lifetimes and resonates with the divine essence of the universe. While the conscious union of twin flames represents a profound milestone in the journey of the soul, it is not the final destination. In fact, the post-union phase often presents its own set of challenges, opportunities, and transformative experiences. Twin flame union is a living, evolving energy, requiring continued awareness, growth, and adaptation. This chapter explores the complexities of post-union life, the lessons embedded within ongoing challenges, and the tools for sustaining harmony, co-creation, and spiritual awakening. 1. Understanding post-union dynamics. After union, the connection enters a stage where both partners are more conscious of their emotional, mental, and spiritual patterns. This phase is characterized by amplified awareness of self and partner. The mirror effect intensifies as unresolved issues surface. Heightened emotional intensity. Emotional depth becomes richer, requiring maturity and stability. Expansion of purpose. The shared mission grows, inviting collaboration in new forms. Deeper integration of past life lessons. Old karmic patterns may resurface to be fully resolved. Post-union is not devoid of challenges. Rather, it is a refinement stage, testing the strength, resilience, and alignment of the connection. 2. Common post-union challenges. Even after achieving union, twin flames often encounter recurring challenges, including a residual shadow work. Past life wounds and unconscious patterns may still emerge. Triggers can feel less overwhelming than before, but they still surface, prompting reflection and integration. B. External pressures. Family dynamics, career responsibilities, or societal expectations may create tension. Balancing personal growth, shared purpose, and daily responsibilities requires conscious effort. C. Ego interference. Old fears of loss, control, or inadequacy may resurface. Maintaining conscious awareness and self-mastery is crucial to prevent ego-driven conflict. D. Growth pains. Rapid spiritual growth can create discomfort, as both partners expand beyond familiar patterns. Misalignment in timing or readiness for new stages of growth can generate temporary friction. Recognizing that these challenges are natural and necessary allows twin flames to approach them with patience, empathy, and understanding. 3. The importance of conscious communication. Communication becomes even more vital in post-union life. It is no longer just about emotional exchange. It is about maintaining alignment, ensuring both partners remain connected to shared purpose and personal integrity. Navigating differences, addressing misunderstandings with empathy and clarity. Releasing judgment, communicating without blame or projection. Supporting mutual growth, encouraging each other's personal and spiritual evolution. Conscious communication transforms potential conflict into opportunities for deeper connection and insight. 4. Maintaining personal sovereignty. Union does not mean the dissolution of individuality. Each twin flame must continue to honor their personal boundaries, pursue individual passions and goals, engage in self-care and spiritual practices, cultivate self-awareness and emotional mastery. Maintaining personal sovereignty ensures that union remains balanced and sustainable, preventing codependency or loss of identity. True union celebrates individuality while harmonizing with the shared connection. 5. Co-creation as a post-union focus. The post-union phase often shifts emphasis toward co-creation. The combined energy of two aligned souls can manifest extraordinary outcomes when directed consciously. Collaborative projects, art or spiritual work, humanitarian or social impact initiatives, teaching, healing, or mentoring others. Amplifying collective consciousness through energy work or creative expression. The co-creative energy of twin flames magnifies each soul's unique gifts, allowing their shared purpose to radiate outward. This is the phase where love becomes active, purposeful, and expansive. 6. Navigating energetic fluctuations. Even after union, energetic fluctuations remain natural. Twin flames may experience sudden waves of emotion, longing, or intensity, shifts in personal energy or mood, temporary misalignment in vibration or focus. These fluctuations are not signs of failure, but indicators of ongoing growth and spiritual calibration. Techniques such as meditation, energy healing, breathwork, and grounding practices help maintain balance and clarity. 7. Integration of past life lessons. Post-union life offers an ideal environment for the integration of past life memories and karmic lessons. Experiences in union often mirror unresolved issues from previous incarnations. Emotional triggers and conflicts can surface as opportunities for closure. Healing and forgiveness accelerate, allowing both souls to move forward unencumbered. By consciously processing these lessons, twin flames transform karmic debts into wisdom, freeing their union from the constraints of past life karma. 8. Spiritual expansion and higher consciousness. Union is not just a personal experience. It is a portal to higher consciousness. After union, awareness of the interconnectedness of all life deepens. Empathy and compassion for others naturally increase. Intuitive guidance becomes stronger, guiding both souls in alignment with divine purpose. Collective impact through co-creation and service becomes more evident. This spiritual expansion transforms union from a personal phenomenon into a conduit for collective awakening. 9. Lessons for continuous awakening. Even after union, the journey continues. Key lessons include patience and trust. Union unfolds in its own timing, and challenges are opportunities for refinement. Acceptance of imperfection. Love is not about flawlessness, but conscious engagement with the whole experience. Integration of the shadow. Personal growth is ongoing, and triggers continue to present lessons. Service through love. The connection is not only for personal fulfillment, but also for collective upliftment. Living in alignment, true union harmonizes purpose, love, and spiritual evolution. Each lesson ensures that union is dynamic, conscious, and expansive, rather than static or stagnant. 10. Union as a continuous journey. Chapter 10 emphasizes that twin flame union is not an endpoint. It is a living, evolving journey. Post-union life challenges both souls to maintain alignment, continue healing, and expand their shared purpose. Love at this stage is conscious, compassionate, and deeply transformative. By embracing challenges, practicing conscious communication, and honoring personal sovereignty, twin flames deepen emotional and spiritual intimacy, amplify their shared mission and impact, transform triggers and challenges into tools for growth, expand into higher consciousness individually and collectively. The post-union phase is where love manifests its highest potential, radiating not only between the two souls but across the collective consciousness. Twin flames learn that love is both a sacred bond and an instrument of awakening, guiding them through continuous growth, evolution, and alignment with the divine. Ultimately, union is about sustaining conscious love, co-creation, and purpose, ensuring that the journey of the soul, once activated by the twin flame connection, continues to expand, illuminate, and transform lifetimes beyond the initial meeting.